Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an award show that was supposed to be this massive, epic celebration, but instead, it turned into this incredible story of triumph, controversy, and yeah, even tragedy.
This year's Mama Awards was all set to be Asia's biggest party. But what actually unfolded was this really powerful mix of celebration and sorrow, and it made for one of the most unforgettable nights in the awards' entire history. So first, a little context. What exactly are the Mama Awards? Well, you can basically think of them as the Grammys of Asia. For over 2 decades, they've been the ultimate stage for the continent's biggest music stars, especially, of course, from the world of K-pop.
But the 2025 ceremony in Hong Kong, it took a turn that absolutely no one saw coming. The story of the night wasn't just about who won what. It was about how a massive celebration responds when faced with a citywide tragedy.
Okay, so let's set the scene for Asia's biggest music night. Before everything changed, the stage was set for just an absolutely epic night of music and culture.
I mean, the plan was just huge. A 2-day spectacle at the brand new massive Kai Tak Stadium. The theme, Uhung, literally means fun and excitement, so you know what they were going for. You had these huge stars hosting, a global broadcast on HBO Max for the very first time. All the ingredients for the party of the year were right there.
But then, just a few days before the show was supposed to start, a local tragedy changed absolutely everything. A devastating fire at the Wang Fuk Court apartment complex cast this heavy shadow over the entire city, and that forced the organizers to answer a really difficult question. How in the world do you throw a party when the city is in mourning?
Well, their response was incredibly swift and respectful. First off, those flashy red carpets? Canceled. For both days. Then, the legendary actor Chow Yun-fat got on stage and led the entire stadium in this really powerful moment of silence. And the show itself, the programming, was changed to be much more restrained and thoughtful, setting a tone of reverence for the entire event.
And it wasn't just the organizers. The artist community really stepped up in a big way. G-Dragon, for instance, made a personal donation of 1 million Hong Kong dollars to support the victims and to fund mental health services for those affected.
But even with this somber backdrop, the show still produced some incredibly powerful and emotional moments of triumph. Triumphs amidst the tears, you could say.
You have these 2 really unforgettable wins. On one hand, you've got ENHYPEN winning a grand prize right on their 5th anniversary, a moment they tearfully called a gift from their fans. And on the other, you had Stray Kids taking home Album of the Year. And get this, their main dancer, Lee No, delivered this explosive performance despite a painful ankle sprain he kept hidden from the audience. Just a true display of resilience.
All right, let's talk critics, controversy, and comebacks. Because, let's be real, it wouldn't be a major awards show without a little bit of drama, right? And this night, oh boy, it had plenty.
Okay, so the biggest controversy of the night, hands down, was all about G-Dragon's highly anticipated solo performance. Viewers and critics online were quick to point out some major issues with his live vocals, with the general feeling being, well, unstable pitch and a heavy reliance on pre-recorded backing vocals.
But what happened next is what's truly wild. Instead of just ignoring the backlash, G-Dragon himself went to the official performance video on YouTube and left a single comment, a thumbs down emoji. Just wow. It was a stunning act of self-critique, basically him admitting he agreed with his critics.
And then, in what has to be one of the most masterful moves ever, he completely changed the conversation. During his acceptance speech, he hinted at a 2026 reunion for his legendary group Big Bang. And just like that, the narrative shifted from a failed performance to a massively anticipated comeback. Genius.
Okay, now for a spotlight on something really cool. The awards also took a moment to honor one of the year's biggest and, honestly, most unexpected pop culture crossovers.
Yeah, the viral animated film K-pop Demon Hunters was everywhere that night. Its theme song, Golden, won for Best OST, and the film itself was honored for its visionary storytelling. To top it all off, members of the group Baby Monster brought the movie's fictional band Hunt X to life with a special performance that everyone was raving about, especially their incredible live vocals.
So after a night filled with drama, emotion, and these heartfelt tributes, let's look at who actually took home the biggest honors.
All right, so here they are, the winners of the 4 Daesangs. Those are the grand prizes, the highest honors of the night. And the crucial takeaway here is that they were spread across 4 different major artists, which shows a broad recognition of talent across the entire industry, not just one dominant act.
And here's another twist. Despite all that performance controversy, G-Dragon had a massive night. He walked away with a total of 4 trophies, including the most coveted award of all, Artist of the Year. Pretty incredible.
And it wasn't just him. Blackpink's Rosé also absolutely dominated, taking home 4 awards herself, including Song of the Year for that massive hit with Bruno Mars. And in doing so, she also tied the record for the most Mama wins by a third-generation female soloist. Just a huge night for her.
Which leaves us with a final, pretty big thought. This was a year that really redefined what it means to celebrate music. The 2025 Mama Awards became a testament to resilience, respect, and the power of art to find its place even in the most somber of times. And it leaves you asking a profound question. When spectacle meets tragedy, what does a win truly mean?